tragedy. Sarah.
This is just a tragic night for our nation's capital, with the country just anxiously waiting to hear if there are any survivors, which we still just don't have those numbers yet. Take a look at this picture. I mean, this kind of shows it all. You've got the aircraft in the river there. You've got rescue boats there. They're trying to find anyone who has survived this, recover anyone who has not. And it's an active scene there. I spoke with a retired American Airlines pilot who kind of speculated on what may have happened with all of his experience. An American Airlines plane landing at the Reagan National Airport collided with a helicopter Wednesday night. Video from the Kennedy Center observation desk captured the crash. You can see a fireball and then both aircrafts plummeting into the Potomac River. This plane was flying from Wichita, Kansas to D.C. with around 60 passengers and 4 crew aboard. The helicopter is known as a Black Hawk. It had 3 people on board. The Associated Press reports that it was on a training flight.
Look at the ambulance.
First responders from multiple agencies immediately started a desperate search for survivors in the icy river.
An impact into the water. The water is 35 degrees, so you've got limited time to recover survivors. Highly unlikely we're going to see a great number of survivors, if any.
Retired pilot Doug Rice flew professionally with American Airlines for 35 years and has landed at the Reagan National Airport many times. He immediately looked into what might have happened, and according to FlightAware, the plane was circling to land and rerouted to a different runway.
And that side of the Potomac is a, for lack of a better term, helicopter highway. That is, there's a great deal of helicopter traffic transiting the area around Washington Reagan.
And Rice says since the plane was only about 300 feet above and about to land, the plane's collision avoidance system likely didn't alert the pilots. This has got to be a captain's worst nightmare.
Oh, it is. So they're traveling to land, circling in this airspace that is very congested with these helicopters, and the crew would have had no warning.
Direct flights from Wichita to D.C. started about a year ago. Here's Wichita Mayor Lily Wu.
We really want to ask each and every Wichitan, Kansan, and American to pray for everyone involved.
Definitely prayers out to the families involved. The NTSB will be leading this investigation. Of course, at this time, we don't know the cause of this crash. We don't know what went wrong, and that's not really what they're focusing on right now. As I said, very active scene. They're recovering people who have either possibly survived or recovering those who did not. At the press conference, no numbers were given out. Of course, they want to know who's okay, who's not. They said that they've been in contact with families of those who were on that American Airlines flight, and they have brought them to a lounge at the airport there so that they can give them the resources they need as they wait during this really fluid time. So, Noel, Dan, active situation, a tragic one at that.